Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers that's teaching this truth across the four corners of the globe. And shalom to the elect and the 1/3. Alright, today's lesson basically has been meditating on basically this generation of kids nowadays, man. And their lack of discipline, man. And basically what you see now is just these miscreants, man. These little gremlins just running rampant in this society. All due to the so-called white man. The so-called white man set it up. You know what I'm saying? He set it up this way. I did a video on kids raising kids, because that's what you have nowadays, man. So go back and check that. It's there. But in this society, that's what a lot of what's going on is a lot of kids raising kids, and not enough guidance from the household, like, all right, from the parents and stuff like that. On top of that, a lot of split relationships and shit, so there's not an equal balance of a mother and father in the household, right? And even if there is a mother and father in the household, okay, they're not being guided by this truth, all right, by the wisdom of this truth, man. So we're in hell right now, all right. This is applying to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right, that consist of the nation of Israel, man. Consists of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, all right. So just to show you how deep this thing really gets, man, because these kids nowadays, man, they're bad as hell, man. They're rude, okay? And really they run the household now, man. Okay? Because you parents now, you doing everything for your kids, man, and then involving them in wickedness. An example being Christmas, okay? You guys say, "Oh, we're just doing it for the kids." Okay, so the kids run you now, right? Nah, man, put your fucking foot down, boss up on your kids, and deal with them, man. Let them know who's the honcho, man. Let them know who's boss. You can't be, can't be laxy daisy with these kids nowadays, man. And you can't be talking to them like no regular either. You can't be soft, and you really gotta talk to them on a level nowadays, man, because so much wickedness that Esau's trying to perpetuate. All right, his homosexuality agenda, his LGBTQ agenda that he's trying to push forth on your kids through the school system. All right, there's a whole bunch of shit that you really just gotta be real. You gotta be upfront and real with them. You just gotta tell them what's going on, the bullshit in this society. Because these people are caught up in a fucking fairy tale, man. They think shit is sweet out here, man. This place is whack. It's like a circus. And you gotta friggin' guide your children to not do bullshit. To not become a deviant or a degenerate. All right? But I'm just going to get some scriptures to back this up, because this is a reality that's taking place, man. All right, it says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. All right, and what's the way, man? Showing them this truth. All right, showing them the scriptures that the Most High Yahweh sent for us, man. That's what you're supposed to do. All right, is that happening? Nah, it's not happening, and let's just be real. All right, only the elect men. All right, the 1/3 are trying, man. You know what I'm saying? They're trying. Can you execute everything perfectly in this society? No, man. You might end up in jail. You never know, man. There's a whole bunch of shit taking place. So you gotta use wisdom, man. That's where the wisdom kicks in, man. Scripture says, "Be not over righteous," right? So, but you gotta use wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying? This is where we live in. It's a hellhole, man. It's a damn pit. It's a trap and a snare, man. And you want to enjoy your kids. You can't even enjoy your kids, You have fucking social media ruining children, man, in the sense that they're gaining mental illnesses off of that. Okay? Constantly needing and seeking validation. These girls, young girls. Okay? Where that should have been instilled in the household, man. From the father and mother. All right? But this, a whole bunch of shit, man. I can go on, man. It's mad. It's mad out here, man. All right, this is Proverbs 23 and 13. It says, "Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell," man. All right, not talking about the place where you go to burn forever. Okay, but basically a pit, man, a trap. You deliver his soul from a trap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, a tough time. All right, an example being, all right, you teach your son, all right, the right way. It gives him more wisdom and knowledge and instruction how to maneuver through getting caught up with the police, man. Getting caught up with the law. All right, you don't want your son being a victim of a shooting or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, a police incident. You know what's happening. That's a curse. That's a curse on our people, man. That shit happens. That shit happens. But if you had the wisdom on how to move, all right, and the Most High was with you and your son, all right, that stuff wouldn't happen, right? But right now, the Most High is putting those curses on our people that are forsaking Him, man. All right, he's putting them curses on the people that are cleaving back onto Him too. Okay, but it's a different type of curse, man. It's a different type of hell, man. It's a hell that you got to be tried for, man. And it's still the curses that He's sending on us, man. We're still paying for the wickedness we did in our past lives, man. So we can't escape any judgment. All right, the Most High wanna fuck you up one day, let Him do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta eat that, man. He might not kill you. It might be, or it could be a financial situation or whatever. You might feel sick one day, or a couple of days. The Most High can do that, man. All right, so you just gotta eat whatever judgment the Most High gives you, But continue back onto this, man. You really just wanna, if you're in this truth, man, or you hear about this truth and you want your son or your child, your daughter, you gotta train them up the right way, man, according to the scriptures. All right, and this book is filled with wisdom. All right, this is the ultimate book that needs to be read. All right, to anybody, man, because this is gonna be taught. All right, in the kingdom, man. This is gonna be the only curriculum that's gonna be taking place, man. These holy scriptures, man. All right, and everybody's gonna learn it in Hebrew. All right, how about that, man? Okay, all nations gonna learn it in Hebrew, man. That's gonna be the tongue, man. That's gonna be the tongue to do business with. All right, you want to do business with the Israelites? All right, you gotta speak Hebrew, man. Right, just like how in this world you gotta speak English to do business, to do trade, right? But in the kingdom, man, it's gonna be Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? It says Proverbs 22 and 15 says, "Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him." And what's that rod, man? Okay, the rod's the belt, man. Beat his ass. Beat his ass, okay? You gotta do what you gotta do, man. All right? Oh, but no. Esau gonna tell you that if you beat your kid, all right, he's gonna take your kid now. All right? What's he gonna do? He's gonna put your kid in some foster care. All right, some pedophile ring foster care, man. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna take your child, put him in some pedophile ring foster care. All right, and all type of wickedness. This place gotta go, man. It needs to be dissolved. Simple as that, man. The amount of foolishness and folly that takes place. All right, but it says foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, of course, because children, they like to do strippiness, they like to do foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta limit that foolishness by giving them some beat, some spanking, man, because they're gonna test you, man. Children are always gonna test you, so they want to see how much they can get away with, man. And you gotta test them, man. I mean, you don't gotta tell, you gotta beat them. Salakia, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Proverbs 29:15. rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bring his mother to shame. When the wicked are multiplied, the transgression increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall. Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. Yeah, he shall give delight unto thy soul. Alright? I think that's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna get about Proverbs 23 and 13. It says, withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Alright, so you're not supposed to beat your child to the point where he's gonna die, man. Nah, man. Inflict some pain so he knows not to fuck around, not to fool around, not to, you know what I'm saying? So you understand you're not to be played with. You gotta beat them to a point where okay, I gotta fear this person. Alright? But not to the point where you're gonna kill them, man. Cause what's that gonna end up, man? To you having to be put to death. Alright? Because that's, you know what I'm saying? It's simple math. It's wisdom. It's wisdom, man. You got to use discretion and wisdom, man. That's what the scriptures is all about. Okay? Everything has a balance. Okay? It says, withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell. Okay? Let me get it. I want to get this scripture here. It's Ecclesiasticus 30 and 3. It says, he that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end. Alright? Because why? He's not going to be doing foolishness. He's going to, he's going to be mature himself as a man. Okay? He's going to take over your business. If you had a business or any type of trade that you did, okay? Farming, agriculture, locksmith, okay? Goldsmith or ironsmith, okay? Because these are some of the jobs that the men of Israel had back in the ancient world, all right? Okay, and we actually had our own businesses, so to speak, all right? We were blessed in a sense, okay? But not in this world, but it's just an example, right? If you do have a business, your son will be the next one to run it for you, okay? Because he that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod, that he may have joy in him in the end. He that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. Yeah, because when you have a son, man, or a daughter, it's really a son, really, and you're with your friends or your brothers, whatever, you're just congregating with brethren or your brothers or friends. And Jake, man, they like to brag about their kids, man. Ah, yeah. You're not gonna say you're not proud of your kid, but you're honored in your kids, man. You're gonna brag about how honored you are in your kid, man. Like, yeah, he's doing this and he's doing that. He's great. He fears the Most High. On top of that, that's gonna be in your conversation, like. But you're not gonna brag it to the point like, oh, he fears the Most High to the 10th degree or nothing. But like, yeah, he listens to me. You're gonna say things like that, man. That you really enjoy that you're a child, man. You know what I'm saying? Though his father die, yet he is as though. Oh, Salakia. Verse 3 says, he that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy. Okay? And who's the enemy, man? The so-called white man. Alright? If you teach your son about the ways of the so-called white man, the snares, the traps that he has in place for his people in this society, alright? And Esau's gonna be pissed. That's why he's mad that we're teaching our people on the side of the streets, man. Okay? He's mad that we're waking up to who we are as a nation, man. Coming back to our power and all that. He's mad, yo. But fuck Esau. He can't stop this. This is all of the Most High. This is all of the Most High's will, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, though his father die, yet he as though he were not dead. For Salakia. Verse 3. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. Though his father die, yet he is as though he were not dead, for he hath left one behind him that is like himself, man. Alright, yeah, because that's what you're trying to do, man. When you have a seed, man, and your son grows, you want him to be just like you, man. If not better. Alright, and you're honored in that, man. You're like, yes, I completed my task as a father. I can die peacefully. You know, because back in the ancient, or back, there was a time, surprisingly enough, people died of old age. You know? Not in this day and age, man. Everybody's getting cancer and getting sick, man. That's why we live in hell, man. People have to go on like this is the kingdom of heaven, man. Or we're in some enlightened society, man. Get the fuck up out of here, man. You know? Though his father die, yet he is as though he were not dead, for he hath left one behind him that is like himself. While he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him. And when he died, he was not sorrowful. He left him with an avenger against his enemies, and one that shall requite kindness to his friends. Alright? But that sounds good now, man. That sounds real good, but what's the reality of this world, really? Do we really have that nowadays? Nah, man. We don't have that, you know? Let's get the reality. This is what we're striving for. This is what we want. Alright? In the perfect world, in the kingdom. Alright? But in the reality of this world, we don't have that. Alright? But that's why we seek the scriptures, because we know what perfection is, and we look to be perfect, man. And the Most High is gonna, make us perfect, man. He's gonna make the nation of Israel perfect. Alright, what's the reality of the situation right now? This is 2 Ezra 5 and 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Alright? So this is what we have right now. That's why we have all these gremlin youths. Alright, these gremlin ass, badass kids. Children being multiplied, man. Okay? Because we have menstruous women pushing out these youths, man. Alright? On a low level vibration, man. You know what I'm saying? Just out of it, man. They don't even know what the fuck is going on now, man. These kids are gone, man. These kids are gone, man. So you gotta do the best you can. Alright? You can only do what you can, because Esau really has your kids, man. You think you own your kids, man? You can't enjoy your kids if Esau has your kids. Alright? And most people don't think like that. They think, oh, that's my son, that's my this, that's my dad, my daughter, blah, blah, blah. Slack. But if Esau come true and take care of you, what are you gonna do? Alright? Esau's the Don around here, man. He calls the shots. Alright? But you people still want to serve Esau, man. So death to you, man. But shalom. Hope this video was edifying. Yeah.